Faith, Belief in Action. Wish TV is sharing the stories of people who are guided by their faith from all religions, denominations, and walks of life, and in all the ways faith manifests itself. From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is Finding Faith.
Of Indiana filmmakers has released a documentary tracing one of the possible routes of the biblical Exodus.
Out of Egypt is the latest from Appian Media, a nonprofit video production company that focuses on creating documentaries about the Bible filmed on location in the Bible lands. Here with more is co-founder of Appian Media, Mr. Stuart Peck. Thanks for being here.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
How did this get started? This idea of, yes, we want to tell these stories, but we want to tell these stories where they happened.
Yeah, so myself and Craig DeHutt, who is the other co-founder of Appian Media, we got together and we were like, look, we want to make documentaries about the Bible, and we want to actually take you to the places that happen, like you were saying. And so we sat down over a cup of coffee and said, you know, how much would it take to do that? We started our first fundraiser on Kickstarter, raised $60,000 through that, and went over to Israel and started doing that. You know, fast forward almost a decade now, and we just wrapped up the completion of our series on the Exodus.
Yeah, I want to ask you just really quickly, you know, the Holy Land in Israel, a lot of things have happened. Has that halted your productions and traveling? How has that just affected the company?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we definitely have been watching what's going on in Israel right now, and it hasn't halted things, but we may have to shift some things, you know. And our next series, we're going to focus on Paul and his journeys, and that takes you to different places. It takes you to Turkey and to Greece and then all the way over to Italy. So there's a lot of other places. I know a lot of people think of Israel as the Bible lands, the Holy Lands, but the Bible lands, they spread most of the Middle East and, you know, in parts of Europe.
Yeah. Well, we actually have a clip from exiting Egypt, or excuse me, out of Egypt. Go ahead and take a look.
And experience the rich culture of an ancient world power.
My grandfather only worked in night.
Can I ride?
He wants you to eat.
Yes, I would love to try some.
We have to change because every day we have a new things around the world.
A chosen people defied an empire, challenged beliefs, and carved a path from slavery to salvation.
The earliest Egyptian architecture.
For people who don't know about the story of just Moses and the Israelites, would you mind just explain that? We saw a little bit of that in that clip.
Yeah, so they started in Egypt, and when God called them out, they went through the Sinai Peninsula to Mount Sinai, and that's where they received the 10 Commandments, and then on into the country of present-day Jordan, where they crossed the Jordan River into what is modern-day Israel. And so it was quite an epic journey for the Israelites as they were making their way from Egypt to Israel, and for our team too. It was a struggle for us to get there.
Here's what I'm curious about, because we know people who have gone to see those sites always mention it's very powerful and you can feel that overwhelming. But there are people living there, like day in and day out. Is it lost on them that that's also a holy land, or are they just living everyday life?
In a lot of ways, they are just living everyday life, and it's wild for us when we go over there because they walk past history every single day, and in a lot of cases don't think anything of it because they see it all the time. But yeah, they really are amongst the history.
I love that. And people can catch this this week on Friday and Saturday. Can you tell us how they can watch the film?
Yeah, so Friday and Saturday night, we're going to be showing the film at Brownsburg 8, the theater there. It's completely free, so we have tickets available. You have to go to our website and reserve a ticket. But yeah, come on out Friday and Saturday.
And you can catch it online too.
And it's online.
And it's online.
We will put all of that information at lifestylelive.tv to make it easier on you as well. Stuart, thank you so much. Great job. Very, very cool. Seriously.
Take me to Egypt the next time.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Lifestyle Live on the road, guys.
From Wish TV, this is Finding Faith. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast, and be sure to check out other great podcasts on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Online now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.